That chinchilla. Hello and welcome to Rimworld. I have way too many hours in on this game. I hope this is something you enjoy because I've been looking forward to making this video for quite a long time. So without further ado, let's get started. So let me introduce you to the team. We have Curry. He is very, very smart. We have Sam, who is our big fighter guy, and he's also going to be our interaction when we do trading. And then we have a person who's also very good at shooting, most importantly is brilliant at construction. They're also brilliant in general, which is great. Codex. We'll call you Codex. Things to note on the landscape are these things. The steam geysers, because later in the game you're going to use that to generate electricity. I also have a few mods in place, so if you play this game and you don't recognize some of the buttons, that's probably because I have some functional mods set up. I am happy to get into those if anybody is interested in that. Also have a guinea pig friend. His name is Storm. Okay, so we are in I believe we're in a tropical area, which means that... Oh, it's winter now. This doesn't look like winter. Okay, so let's get started with the base. First thing we're going to want to do is chop a bunch of wood, because there is plenty of that around here. And eventually we'll want to... Let's see, is that marsh area? Yeah, so we're going to want to stay away from that. This will be a good growing spot. You can also toggle what spots would be good for growing things, so we don't want to build on top of this, but we want to be near it. I feel like this is a pretty solid spot. So let's actually start here. No storage space. Well, yeah, I haven't built my building yet. Okay. And actually, we have a building over here that's pre-made, so that'd be a good place to have some shelter for now. And can you see how this is a building very clearly in the wall of the mountain? This is probably an ancient danger of some sort, which means it could be anything from robots to really high-tech useful stuff. And I'm going to claim the heck out of that table. It's a lot of table space, but I am hopeful that we will have a lot of people soon. Okay, so now we will want a stockpile zone right here, and a dumping stockpile maybe like here-ish. And my animal friend should probably stay near the house. Don't need everyone sad because you got eaten by a, I don't know, monkey. Okay, so you can see this is the wildlife tab, and this is a list of all the animals on the map currently that we haven't tamed already. So there are percentages here that tell you the likelihood that they're going to attack you if you try to hunt or tame them. So chinchillas and rats are very good to hunt because there's a 0% chance that they'll fight back. Oh, my people, you're so sad. Here, let's pull an all-nighter and fix this for you. Now, everybody wake up and claim your bed. Good morning. Okay, so I don't want you to eat these because they're very useful in case of emergencies. Another thing that's helpful to do early on is to deconstruct the buildings that you're not going to be using. But you have to make sure that there aren't any roofs on them, because that'll crush your people, and that's just not a good thing. Oh, and don't forget to take out the floors. Lots and lots of good resources right there. Good for art, good for non-flammable bases. And then we have compacted machinery. That is what you'll use to build kind of what you expect. It's the gears and stuff. And coolers will be very important in this biome. As you can see, it is 72 degrees outside, which is a warm summer's day and not ideal for keeping things good. The nice thing about the berry bushes is that they replenish themselves. Okay, do I have a gardener? I do. Your level is 4, so not great, but if you work on it, of course you'll get better. So I'm gonna build this and make a growing zone. Oh, we have a break risk. What's wrong with you? Are you hungry? Is that it? Is that it? Malnourished, yes. Okay. Well, that's because nobody's picking the berries. Okay, I want these manual priorities, so we need someone to plant cut for me. Codex, what are you doing, man? Cut some berries, please. I have some animals selected. Now, a thing to note is that just because they're a 2% chance to attack doesn't mean that you should go for those. If I attack one monkey and this monkey gets angry, all these monkeys are gonna chase my guy. And that's not great when you only have 3 people. These guys, on the other hand, are easier to get mad, but there's only one of them, so if there's trouble, I can get my other guys to help. And these guys you don't want to mess with because they explode. Which is, again, not ideal when your base and your surrounding area is mostly wood. Visitors, they seem to have items to trade. That's my favorite. Medicine would be very nice. Don't really care about those things. A helmet would be really nice, actually. Also, a thing that people who play Rimworld may note is that I bought the expansion pack, the royalty one, which is fairly recent. And so there are a lot of really cool quests where you take in a high-named prisoner or you take in some refugees or something. So there are more items and more options. So again, if you don't recognize some of these options, it's possibly because I have that expansion. Okay, so we're going to do a wooden floor because this place is very wooded, and wooded floors are beautiful and quick to install. A win for all the things. And I'm also gonna claim this area so they'll actually, like, take care of it. That chinchilla. Is anyone down there? Where are all my dudes? Chili? Sammy? Are you over by the chinchilla? Okay, let's get everyone in the home area. Don't need anyone to have, like, infections right away. Now, the medicine, I don't want you to have that because it's kind of a waste for just chinchilla scratches. But there should be herbal medicine on the map, right? Guys? Herbal medicine? No? I could be wrong. Okay. And I do want bodies to be stored here, just the animal ones and not the rotten ones. I want this section to be low. Now I can tell them to haul these over there. Which, by the way, is one of my favorite mods, is the haul urgently. I'll find out the actual name for it, but telling people to urgently haul stuff is one of my favorite things. Because in the base game, everyone just kind of goes, oh, you want me to move stuff? I don't wanna. And it's just so annoying. And this one is also a mod. It tells you at a glance what temperature people are, basically their moods, and you can see like their medical issues and stuff. I don't need the full report, just give me the abridged what's going on. Okay, I'm kind of feeling like I would like a kitchen area, an electric stove, and then I want a couple of those. What should we call the faction? Happy Gamers? And the settlement should be called Gamer Momsville. I'm so creative. So you're going to want some sort of barrier because these are prime targets for baddies. So you're going to want something here to protect your coolers. Because they're easier to take out than the walls, of course. But that's going to mean I want you to remove the roof area there so that it can actually vent. Go rescue. Nope. Go. Heck. Okay, what's your deal? Incapable of violent, which is always a pain. We will set up a medical spot for you. Oh, she's pretty far away. Okay, so we're going to rescue you. because that makes everybody very happy. Curry, you'll just sleep on the floor tonight. Don't worry, it's for a good cause. I should add some of this so that we can light it up. And we're going to need an actual power source, and since there's so much wood, having wood fueled makes the most sense. And I also want a butchering spot. Ooh, a raid. Okay, so we have one person with a knife. Shouldn't be too difficult, but we should keep everyone home just to be safe. Okay, so I'm going to make an area that's just the house. And I always suggest that because there's toxic fallout, or there's bad guys approaching, or there's a cold snap, so you always want to be able to just quickly tell them, no, go inside. Get you close to the door, and then outside the door. Your time to shine. Alright. Ooh, we've knocked her unconscious, which means we have a decision to make. Okay, so that will be for prisoners. And then you capture her. So assuming she makes it, let's see what her deal is. Bloodlust, tough, good things, very good with animals, very good with medical, doesn't seem to have any, addictions or anything. I think we're going to try to recruit you. Extreme break risk. I mean, I could see why. Badly malnourished. Okay. Let's start allowing you guys to eat some of this stuff. Sammy, go eat. But you had the food in hand. Okay. We need some plant cutting done, guys. Because we can't cook and eat this stuff until we have some electricity. I want a new area that is just for chopping down the trees. Well, things seem to be going well so far. Nothing too exciting has happened yet. But stick around, I'm sure it will. And of course, if you would like to have any of these characters named after your ideas, leave those ideas down in the comments. I am very excited to hear them. So, thank you so much for watching, and as always, happy gaming!